Hey everybody, I've been checking out all these comments online about people saying how expensive the groceries are in California, and that's where I live. So I'm going to go into an Albertsons here and we're going to check out the prices of groceries on a lot of basic items. And I think it's important to see kind of where the prices are right now. We're in the middle of March, and I'll probably do this again in a couple of weeks since we have the war in Iran going on and everything that's causing the oil prices to go up. And I want to see what happens to our prices in a couple of weeks. But today I'll show you how things are here, and then we'll go from there. All right. Okay, so I'm just walking around the store and checking out some things that I think that everybody buys on occasion. These are just your basics. We got cheese here. I use a lot of cheese. Cream cheese. This is the largest tub. That's $8.49. That's crazy though. It's gone up a lot. The lunch meat is always expensive. Some of these items I don't buy, but I know you might buy them, and I think they're pretty common, so I wanted to include them. I don't buy this here. Way too expensive. Soup used to be $1 a can. Now it's $2.49. So that's pretty crazy, I think. These guys have been this price for a while. They haven't really changed in my area. I'd love to hear what your prices are in your area compared to what the prices are in my area. My prices, of course, are California prices, which I know are crazy because it's California and everything is crazy in California as far as prices go. I was born here and I grew up here, and I am pretty spoiled, I guess, by the California weather, and people I know are here, and I have tried moving away, and I think about it all the time because of how expensive it is. But let me tell you, it's just hard to move from the place you have been your whole life. I'm sure you can relate. If you had been in a town your whole life, you would find it difficult to move to. Even though I think, wow, things are so expensive. How much can I take? How much can I last? Can we retire here? Those are all questions that I have. And to tell you the truth, most people that I talk to who live in California, at least the people I know, everybody always kind of thinks about this stuff. It's a common topic of how long can we take it? How long can we stay here? So even though people love it here, we don't love the prices. And it honestly was not always this way. When I was younger, prices were pretty normal. The cost of houses were very normal. Everything was pretty normal. I feel like what happened, and I'll tell you, this is my theory. We had a Super Bowl here about 30 years ago. And at the same time, the internet kind of started to become a big thing. And I think it basically became this big sort of commercial for California weather, and lots of people moved here, and the prices just started going up. The housing market started going crazy, and it just never stopped. It was like decades of continual price increases for housing, for everything. And now it's like, okay, I'm here. I've been here. Everybody I know has been here, and it's really hard to just say, okay, I'm going to get up and go somewhere else when this is our home. So anyway, that's just a little bit of the psychology on why people stay here, even though it's super, super crazy. And I know it's probably hard to understand if you're not from here, because you, from the outside looking in, you're going, wow, it is so expensive. Why would anybody do that? And maybe you think all the people in California are crazy, and maybe some of them are, but there's a lot of normal people here too. And so it's a mixed bag, I'll tell you. It's a mixed bag of people and everything. So come out and visit if you ever are looking for a good place to have a vacation, though. It is a great place to have a vacation. I mean, we got the whole coast. What can be wrong about that? It's beautiful. The ocean's beautiful. There's lots of things to do. It's a great vacation spot, even if you kind of don't like California otherwise for the prices. it's a great place to come visit. So some of these items are just various prices. I didn't write them down. These are all locked up because people steal them. But everything here, I feel like these things used to be about $4.99. Look at that. Oh my gosh, these are what my daughter uses. Ugh. Soap, it's gotten more expensive. Bar soap is something you need though. Dawn is great. You can use this for everything. We can talk about that more later. This said it was $13.99. I got charged $16.99. There was actually several items I was overcharged for, but I didn't kind of realize it till it was too late. So I didn't complain at the register. Oh well. Toilet paper has gotten to be so expensive. We need alternatives, guys. Heavy cream has gotten really expensive, $4.99 for a pint. Milk, we don't do this, but a lot of you do. These yogurts are on sale today for $10. That is a bargain at this store. So I hope this is a helpful video. I really was inspired to do it because of the prices. I'm expecting them to go up a lot, and so it's sort of a reinforcing the whole idea of buy things now before they get more expensive later, because they always get more expensive later. I know I can get these cheaper at Costco, but I need them today, so I'm going to buy them. $5 for 5 avocados is a good deal in this area, so I'm buying these today. Bread, $5.29 for 1 loaf. There are cheaper loaves over here for $1.89. I don't buy this kind. What else do we have? $3.49. I used to buy this kind. These are on sale today for $1 off per box, and I'm gonna get them because they're out of the ones I buy at Costco. I tried to go through like a selection of foods that were common and that I know I'll be looking for again in a couple weeks, maybe a month, so I can see if there's any price changes. I did find a couple of good deals in Albertsons. Most everything in there I think is pretty expensive. I just shop at this one because it's near my house. But we did see avocados for $5, and they were good sized avocados, so that's pretty good. There's yogurts that I really like to buy. I did a close-up on those. They were 10 for $10. That was $1 each. Usually those yogurts are like $2.50 each, something like that. They're kind of crazy priced. They're those high-protein yogurts from Chobani I really like. So those are the best deals. I spent about $80-something. I bought a bag of potatoes for $5.99. Since prices have gone up so much, inflation is so crazy, and with this war in Iran and what's going on with the oil, we sort of expect all the prices to go up, which is why if you can prep now, it's a good time to prep now, buy things now before the prices go up in another 2 weeks, a month, whatever it's going to be before our prices start getting really high. Once the gas goes up, everything goes up and inflation will be going up. So that's how it was. I'm going to do this at a couple other stores in town. Albertsons is probably the most expensive. I'm going to go by the grocery outlet. I'll go by Trader Joe's, and I might try Stater Brothers as well to see some prices. If you have another store you'd like to see the prices of in this area in California where I'm at, let me know, and I will go shop those too to compare prices. Or if you have certain items that you want me to take a look at and see what they cost here in my area compared to your area, let me know, and I'll also shop for those, and then I'll put them in the next video. All right, thanks, and I'll see you guys later. All right, bye-bye.